So this is really cool. This is called the Pocket Palette. It's thin enough to fit into your pocket, and it is a palette of makeup for like touch-ups. So you get mascara, stuff for your lips and your cheeks, and then a BB cream. So taking a look at this is what the mascara looks like. I could feel there was a little wand in there. I was worried it'd be dry, but there is tons of product in that pouch. And then this one is for your lips and your cheeks. The color is actually really pretty, and it's actually pretty pigmented. And even with all that on my hand, there's tons left. And then this is the BB cream. So I'd say the only downside is if you're using this for touch-ups, you probably wouldn't use all of what's in the packet, so you're gonna have to put them into bags, but otherwise it's pretty cool.
Alright guys, let's make this aloe vera gel without using a blender. First, you're going to cut the pointy edges off. Then just cut your aloe vera in half. After that, you're going to need a knife to scrape the insides out. Not cut it out, scrape it out, just like this. And you're going to have to strain your aloe vera so you don't have those tiny pieces in there. I mean, if it's not a big deal, you don't have to. But I love my consistency smooth.
Hola amigos, hoy les traigo mi rutina de cómo aclaro mis axilas en casa utilizando el Peeling Solution de The Ordinary. En verdad este producto es para la cara, pero yo también lo utilizo en el cuello y en las axilas. Utilizo unas gotitas nada más antes de usarlo, pruébenlo porque su piel puede ser muy sensible y puede arder un poco. Yo agarro unas gotitas y las pongo en toda la superficie de mi axila. Luego de esto espero más o menos unos 10 minutitos que el producto haga efecto. Y luego de esto agarro una toalla húmeda y me la comienzo a retirar. Trato de hacer esto siempre en la noche y si lo hago en el día trato de usar protector solar y no exponer mi
That money go where I go. Smoking on gelato. Foreign car swerving pothole. Bad bitch, she from Chicago.
3 genius products from Daiso that every girl needs. I really dislike cleaning my hairbrush, and I think this is the perfect solution. It's a brush care net that you put over your hairbrush, and it collects all of the dirt or fuzzies or extra hair whenever you're brushing. You can also do the same thing with a dryer sheet. Don't you hate when you grab your water bottle and the ice doesn't fit in it? It's seriously such a pet peeve of mine, and this is the perfect solution. It's an ice tray that creates perfectly shaped pieces of ice for your water bottles, and I think it's so smart. This is the most genius product ever, especially if you do a lot of sheet mask. It can get really annoying when they fall off your face, which is quite often, so this is the perfect solution. You put it over your sheet mask and tuck it behind your ear, and it holds it perfectly in place. I have some more genius products to show you, so make sure to like and follow to see more tomorrow.
Trying out Charlie and Dixie's Morphe 2 collab. I'm into full coverage, so I honestly thought I would hate Hint Hint Skin Tint, but I was pleasantly surprised by the coverage. It really evens everything out and covers my redness. Keep in mind, it does dry really matte, which is great for its target demo, but a bit too drying on my skin. Cream blushes have been hit or miss for me, but the Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse performed beautifully. I sheared it out on the back of my hand, then applied it with a damp beauty sponge for such a pretty flush. The Jelly Eye Shimmer was easily my favorite of the collection. It's a stunning opaque glitter and dried down without creasing or flaking. I use the shade Bright Idea, but honestly, I want to go back and buy every shade. Unless you're shooting editorial style photos, I'd say you can skip the Gloss Pop Face and Eye Gloss. It immediately broke up the foundation and blush underneath it, and my hair kept getting stuck in it. I'm also on the fence about the Glassified Lip Oil. It looks beautiful and ultra glossy without being sticky, but I personally prefer a scent to my gloss, and this is unscented. For about the same price, I'd get Ulta's Juice Infused Lip Oil instead.
Let's mix it up. What?
I don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up.
I don't give a fuck! When you get to the cup, when you get flow, when you get the fixes. Gonna get the moment, it's hot for the
This is how I wash my beauty blenders. It's pretty good, it works, so here you go. I put all my beauty blenders in a bowl with washing up liquid, like loads of it. Then I fill it with water, so like all the sponges are like soaked in water. Give them all a bit of a squeeze so that they're all like soaked up. Then I put them in the microwave for 2 minutes because there's loads of them. You can only do 1 minute if you only have like 2 or 3. Once they're out, they're going to be really hot. Pour cold water in there straight away. Squeeze them up a bit so that they're like all getting like soaked. Pour all the dirty water out. Oh my god, this is horrible. When you've poured it all out, just add some more warm water. Add a little bit more fairy liquid. Just carry on squeezing them and squeezing them. And that's it, they're nice and clean.
From hideous to hot, get a thick builder gel and mix it with your polish. Get a piece of plastic wrap. Now apply your thick polish to the nail. Now the fun part, get your plastic wrap and make sure you create those tiny creases. Work it in. Cure it with the light. Take it off. Don't forget the tiny pieces. Mix another color with clear gel. Apply that on top. Some more clear gel. File and buff. Top coat. We did it.
How to make your own wax at home. So we're gonna make a sugar wax, and we're gonna need 2 cups of sugar, white sugar. And you're gonna need 1/4 cup of lemon juice, as well as a 1/4 cup of water. So we're gonna pour the lemon juice in there and the water. You're gonna turn the heat up and you're gonna wait for it to boil. You see it's starting to boil. So I forgot to film when it was brown and it was like boiling. It took me like 15 minutes, and then I waited and I put it in a container like this, and I want to let it cool for about 20 minutes. You can see right now it's really soft. It's gonna get hard. And see the wax is ready. You twist, and then you want to apply it downward and then pull upward. And you can tell, look at the wax. It's really nice. I applied a thick layer, and now I'm gonna use an old t-shirt to rip it off. When it's on, you're gonna tap it down, and then you're gonna pull the opposite direction. And
want to see something gross? You know all the 10,000 pores you have in your face, those blackheads? Well, you want to know a way to get them out? It's called Pore Mousse, and I found it on one of my latest trips to South Korea. I travel the world looking for latest beauty innovations. This is me at the Neogen headquarters, trying out all the latest beauty innovations to bring back here to the States, doing some sightseeing and eating along the way. This mousse is made up of algae, charcoal. It actually acts as a vacuum to suck out all the dirt, debris, makeup. But look at that gross stuff that's all built in my pores coming out easily just by rubbing this mousse into my face. All you do is rinse it clean. Ugh, look at all that grossness that came out of my pores. And your skin's gonna look fresh, dewy, hydrated.
Do you struggle with nose contouring? Let me show you a fast and easy way. Highlight first because it's easier to remove if you mess up the line. Kiss your highlight and your bronzer together with a brush like this because it'll do the job for you. Powder is always easier for me and it looks better in person. Today I want my nose to look longer, so I'm going to connect it to my eyebrows. But if you want your nose to look shorter, connect it to your crease. Flare your nose to find the highest point of your tip and apply the highlight wider than your nose bridge so your nose still looks lifted when you turn sideways. Contour around the tip highlight to create an illusion that there is a shadow there. Clean the sides and you're finished.
No te voy a mentir, pide lo que sea, te lo voy a conseguir. Llama no te voy a mentir, que tú quieras hacerte, otro calle que yo rompo. Dime lo que quieres que yo.
So I shaved my arms, and there's nothing worse than when I get outside and realize I missed a spot. This little device has a razor, a spray bottle, and soap. It's so fast, there's no mess, and it fits in my purse.
What are the benefits of wearing eye patches? Our skin needs hydration, our eye area do too. They will also help with depuffing our eyes. If tonight I cannot sleep, they will make you look more awake. Wearing them consistently will brighten our eye area. Helping with wrinkles is a tall claim. I haven't found any. They are too cute to say no.
Do you hate putting on blush because you just feel like it doesn't suit you? Let me put you onto something. So I personally believe that the 80s style makeup is the best makeup of all time. And one of the most iconic staple parts of the 80s was the blush. So let me show you how to do that. Now when putting on blush, the looser the brush, the better. So you want a brush that's really, really soft and really splays out. A technique I've seen that I really don't like and I'm personally not a fan of is people telling you to smile, putting it here and then putting it down. What happens is your cheek drops and it's gonna just drop and make you look saggy. You want the best blush application? Try this. What you're gonna do is go into your temple, upwards, and then out towards your nose. You're not gonna go past your eye. Tiny little bit on the forehead, just underneath your bronzer, and then right across your nose. Obviously, I've used colors that are really intense, so you can see it on camera, but try this out and let me know what you think.
If you're a girl and you are insecure about anything, then I need you to stop what you're doing and watch this video. Welcome to the open, non-judgmental side of TikTok, where 94% of my followers are females. There are no topics that are too embarrassing, too awkward, too taboo to discuss. We've spoken about periods and boys and even cherries and peaches and body acne and facial hair and everything in between. And there's still so much more to talk about. I think a lot of you guys are now off for half term, so I thought what better time for you guys to comment down below your insecurities, and I will try up until Christmas to cover as many topics as I possibly can. I guarantee you that one thing that you're really insecure about, a million other girls have that same insecurity.